Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause. Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Kaloi? Natürlich, Herr Kaloi.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
There we go. Now you guys should be able to hear me. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys when we find something.
Erledigt, Herr Kaloi. 35 Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 50 Meter. Raubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung.
I got a propeller zone detection, but I want to see if.
50 Meter. Torpedorohr 3 gewartet.
Okay, so where's he picking that up though? That's my question. Right here. Okay. So let's go full ahead. And I'm going to intercept. This is going to be action-packed, guys, because I've literally became a pro at finding these ships now, because I know exactly what I'm doing. It took me a couple years, but that's the pathetic part about it, but it is what it is.
55 Meter.
I'm going to go to periscope death at this point. And because at this point we're intercepting, so we no longer have to be down at 50 meters or so. I think it was a little less than that, but not by much.
40 Meter.
Yeah, we're only about 8 miles from the interception point. That is
20 Meter.
now 7 miles from the interception point, but
Herr Kaloi,
that's gonna go real quick.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet. Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung 290 Grad.
6 miles.
Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
We do get a relatively close range to this interception point, like a mile or two. I'm going to wake up myself and he's going to go on the periscope, but I'm not going to do that until we actually get closer to the target interception point. The engine man is kind of getting tired now. I think what I'm going to do is actually swap him out now, so that we don't have to worry about him going completely fatigued here. Take that. And then we give this guy one or two guys. And then we'll get him back on the engine. And he'll do his shift. He's already doing it. Fantastic. We're about 4 miles or so from the target interception point at this point. 3 miles. Once it hits 2, I'm going to wake myself up and I'm gonna get on that periscope. Okay, I'm not in the greatest condition, but I'll be able to get on there and target something. And then I can go back to sleep here after we're done here.
Handelsschiff 265 Grad.
Feldstation.
Some kind of visual on the target at this point. Yeah, they kind of do, I guess, but it's see if they change course. Yeah, they changed course is what they did. That's alright. We'll still get them 5 cables. Only about a cable away from the exact interception point. 0 cables, which at this point we're going to stop the ship.
Wir haben unsere Position erreicht.
And we're gonna sit tight for a little bit until we see the thing. Okay, that is a British ship. That is so weird. That is really weird, honestly. Hey, can you put the shade down, please? I need to back up, so let's go ahead here. We might just let him slide by. It's what we'll do, and then we'll turn around and chase him. And then we'll get another interception point, and then we'll shoot him down. Okay. Now, let's go half speed, but then tell them to intercept.
Beilung 155 Grad.
So we're gonna chase him for a little bit until we actually get an opportunity
Kurs setzen.
to send this thing beneath the waves.
Große Fahrt voraus. Muss auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
There we go, that should work. That should work nicely. Now once I see it, I'm gonna start to target her again.
Koordinaten setzen.
Interesting.
K voraus.
This is taking longer than I expected, but okay, so let's get a little ahead of them and then we'll shoot these guys down. There we go. Should be targeting now. Get the hydrophone guy doing it too. Make it a little bit faster. But I do want to get a little bit ahead of him if I can. Yo, that's not even maybe a cable between me and the ship. That's like deck gun range. I'm half tempted to actually do that, but let me see if we can
Kurs setzen.
somehow, because that guys, that's not enough distance for the warhead to activate, I don't think. Just me being honest, I don't think it's
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
enough distance to actually activate the warhead on the torpedo correctly. I think it would end up being done if we were to fire. So yeah, that's a slight issue. But maybe if we let this guy
Alle Maschinen stopp.
go past a little bit, we'd be able to get enough distance and the correct angle. Now let me see what we're looking at here. I can't even see him right now. So I'm not even, like, I don't even want to shoot this thing. Because I can't even see the target. Yeah, I can, he's barely in sight range here.
Peilung 207.
So I want to get him, but
Kurs setzen.
I might have to, I'm thinking I might have to go with the deck gun. As much as I don't want to, I think that's what we're gonna have to end up doing. Yeah, let's go ahead and surface the boat and we'll go with the deck gun option here.
5 Meter.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Do that. Because I already know,
Telegramm gesendet.
so there's no sense in communicating. We're just gonna go ahead and try to get on that.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
Yes, I know. I'm fully aware. Get the skipper on that deck gun and we'll blast it out of the water.
Langsame Fahrt voraus.
There we go. Now we're going nice and slow. That's going to give us a nice stable platform to shoot from if I can find him. I can't turn it that far. Where is that guy? It's like I'm having a hard time seeing him.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Get people to help you out with that. And he's very fatigued too, but I wanna actually get, okay, so it's gotta be on the other side here. What I want to do, let's go back to the campaign map here and I'll go to
Schneller,
full
schneller.
speed. And we're gonna intercept so that it makes it
Kurs auf
easier
diese Koordinaten setzen.
for me to actually target this ship. It's so hard to see though. Like, I'm really having a hard time seeing because it's
Langsame Fahrt voraus.
That was a good hit right there.
Schneller, schneller!
Jeez. That was a good hit right there. Nice and low. It's really hard to do at speed though.
Große Fahrt voraus. Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Trying to do this is very interesting. I mean, if I wasn't trying to hit the waterline, I could probably do this fine, but I'm actually trying to hit the waterline. It's done now. Because it's probably going to burn out and then go to the bottom.
Das wird nicht einfach, aber wir haben schon Schlimmeres überstanden. Lasst uns ruhig bleiben.
Yeah, she's a burning blaze for sure. I don't think they're gonna be able to save her.
Langsame Fahrt voraus. Alle Maschinen stopp.
Yeah, she's going down, guys. She's sinking. She got burnt out. And so that's another freighter for the German Navy and my U-boat crew. One of many.
Feuer halten! Halten! Feuer! Feuer!
One of many kills, no doubt.
Punkt-Telegramm gesendet.
Oh, crap. Right, so we will not be getting some sailors out of that one. It's too far gone. That was nice. Early kill within the patrol zone. That is absolutely fantastic.
Aussetzen.
Move speed down there. Then, actually, what we should do is patrol on the surface for a little bit. To be honest, I got to get the air compressor going.
Koordinaten setzen.
It's almost a perfect square. Almost, but we can't say for sure because that's a little bit off, but it'll get the job done.
Torpedorohr 1 gewartet.
Yeah, get that compressor going. One of the things that I am going to do though is get my hydrophone man back on the hydrophone so that when the compressor's done I can just go back under.
Raum besetzen.
And not have to worry about switching and back to the hydrophone right in the middle of it. Is that compressor even going in the first place? I want to check that, see. No, it doesn't seem to be. Hang on. If you're gonna be up, my friend, Michael, please turn that compressor on. Seeing that there we go. I was gonna say now the compressor is going. I know we got a wreckage on the screen, guys, but I have to be honest, I can't see it. So
Torpedorohr 2 gewartet.
88%. Okay, the air compressor is now full, so I'm gonna slow down to one. I'm gonna go down to about 50 meters. It makes things a lot easier for our hydrophone. Oh, we already got something. That's crazy. See how quick that was? That's what I'm talking about. We're pretty much a one-man wrecking crew at this point.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Let's go ahead. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to periscope death here.
Auf Zero-Tiefe.
About 10 miles from the interception point. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the ship about a mile from the interception point and just let it drive in there. That way we should be at the right angle. We should be able to do everything with the torpedo. We won't be too close.
Herr Kaloi, Raubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung 75
Okay.
Grad. Raubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung 75 Grad.
Single merchant ship.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
Okay, so hang on, is that an actual convoy that we're picking up? Yes, it is. Let's go after the convoy and see if it has any merchant ships within the convoy. Because if we can get more than one convoy,
Koordinaten setzen.
that would be ideal, actually. More than one ship at one time, that would be ideal. One ship is all we'll need to complete the objective, but
Raubengeräusch.
I want to go
Peilung
beyond
215 Grad.
the Call of Duty here. Because I want to get that third thing for the tonnage war. So we get like some kind of double reputation points for being an ace. I think what I'll do is once it starts to convert to cables, that's when I will stop the ship and I'll just let the ship ride into it. Yeah, this is a convoy, I think. Yeah, 2 to 5 ships. It's a small convoy, but I would imagine there's some trade ships in there. Possibly more than one. Now, it could be a bunch of destroyers, but I hope not. I'm hoping it's just a couple destroyers and a couple trade ships. Because if it's got more than one trade ship, we got the jackpot. But if it's just a bunch of destroyers, that's not good. But I would imagine that it's probably got some trade ships in there. I don't see the convoy on
Kurs auf
be
diese
positioned
Koordinaten
anymore,
setzen.
so
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr
maybe
Kaloi.
it's this. Yes, I think it is. 3 to 8 ships. Okay, let's go after that.
Aussetzen.
Bestätige.
Voraus.
I would imagine that 3 to 8 one probably has some trade ships with it.
Schraubengeräusch.
It's definitely a convoy. It says that it's 3 to 8 ships. So I would imagine again
Kurs
that
auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
there's
Betrachten Sie es
some
als erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
trade ships within that. A little bit sketchy. So I don't like it when the interception thing is perfectly lined up with the
Handelsschiff. Peilung 155 Grad.
detection thing, because that normally means that the interception isn't really possible. You know, that might be the wreckage. Yeah, no, because it's I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, that's the wreckage from before. Dang it, so I guess
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
makes sense. But that does mean that we probably get the prisoners and stuff, so why don't we do that real quick?
Diese Koordinaten setzen.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
Langsame Fahrt voraus.
Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung 80 Grad. Recht.
Okay, let's go with interception of that convoy there, because that one's actually moving. I don't think they actually do convoys until later in the war. They start doing convoys because the U-boats start wreaking havoc so bad that they have to do something about the trade ships getting hit so hard. But I do not like the fact that we wasted so much time thinking that that was an actual convoy. Again, once I get to be about 7 cables out from the interception point, I'm just gonna stop the ship and hopefully they'll drive right into it. We'll have a little more time to get the angle on bow and everything. We won't be right on top of it that way. Good thing is though, my skipper's got not the greatest energy, but a lot more energy that he would have had if that actually was a big convoy. So I never needed to wake him up, which is nice. Okay, we're about a mile from the intersection point, so maybe 6 cables out. We'll stop it.
Handelsschiff. 335 Grad.
I'm gonna make sure that that ship's course did not change. Okay, still remain the same.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna stop it right there. And what that should do is allow us to have enough distance
Alle Maschinen
between
stoppen.
us and the ship by the time it comes in to actually shoot this thing. I would think, because I don't think they're gonna exactly change course here. Let's verify this. Hang on, 1 to 2 miles, 1 to 1 mile. So yeah, they're coming right into it. Uh, 1 to 1 mile again. Still 5 to 10 cables. 5 to 10 cables. Still, okay, I think I stopped this too soon, to be honest. Let me see here. I'm gonna
Große Fahrt
try to
voraus.
intercept them again. But we're gonna be a lot closer this time so that they actually go into it. Because I want to be able to use the torpedoes, but at the same time I want to not be too far from them either. So that plan did not work out the way I wanted it to. I should have got a lot closer before I even stopped the ship, but I wasn't really thinking at the time. And so now we're about 19 miles away from the interception point. So I would say that we're probably going to catch them before we hit the 19 miles. But yeah, you can go back to sleep until we catch up to this convoy here. There he is. There he is right there. Oh, wake up, dude. Neutral ship, and that could pose a problem. We might need to surface to board her, but I'm not exactly sure if we'll need to. It says I'm gonna have to board this one because okay, I'm gonna check out the crew a little bit and see if any of these guys speak Portuguese here. However, it would seem, yeah, we're gonna have to surface the ship. And what we're gonna have to do is actually board the thing. Because they're flying a flag that is technically neutral. So, we're gonna have to intercept them totally. And see if they find any contraband on the ship, or if we can confirm it by looking at the documents on the ship, the manifest. Okay, so as of right now we're going too fast, so I want to slow that down so that we can or we'll call that in and then we'll board them. I'm hoping this is actually a British freighter that is smuggling, because that would just be awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna go myself. Do we have any languages with us? Does anybody speak a language here? Let's take Carl Hoffman, and then let's take Carl Hines and get rid of the engineer, and I will go myself. Klaus is going with them. I am gonna arm these people with some stuff. Go in there without having some kind of armament. So, and then the last guy's gonna carry the bomb. Okay, let's go up there. Okay. After climbing aboard the deck, your crew faces a cold welcome. Ooh, that does not bode well for you. From the cargo ship's crew. What do you want? The captain asks in German without exchanging pleasantries. This is a neutral ship and shouldn't be here. You should not be here. Yes, so they say. Let me see the documents. Okay. You ask the captain for the documents. They state the cargo, what cargo is loaded on this ship, and they're heading. He was ready for that since he has the documents already prepared and hands them right away. He looks a bit nervous when you carefully Analyze the documents.
Search the ship.
Oh, I'm gonna pressure him. According to the documents, his ship is directed to port of Lisbon and transports raw materials. If these documents are correct, this ship is not involved in any war effort, blah blah blah. Okay, let him go. Today's your lucky day because I don't want to risk blowing you up. We don't have any proof, so we can't actually do that. But however, if I see you steaming away and I find out that you're a freaking enemy trade ship, you're done, boy. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Send it.
And I'm gonna put you to sleep and get your replacement on there. I'm also gonna pump the water out of here.
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle.
Schrauben besetzen.
So now we're gonna go back under about 50 meters down to
Ein paar Stunden Pause.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Motoren wechseln.
and we already picked something up.
20 Meter.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Große Fahrt voraus.
35 Meter.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten
There we
setzen.
go, let's do it like
Aktuelle
that.
Tiefe 50
I'm gonna go to periscope death.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
30 Meter.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
I'm using the wrong guy, dang it. Well, I mean, he still picked it up. That's impressive, but I wasn't even using the right style guide for that.
Ja.
That'll fix that problem.
Schrauben besetzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Handelsschiff 170 Grad.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Maschinen-AK voraus.
Yeah, we're gonna go after this one. That's what we're gonna do.
Auf Gefechtsstation. Alle Maschinen stopp.
Schraubengeräusch. Peilung 305 Grad.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
That's what we know what. That might be beneficial if we go the opposite direction. To tell you the truth. Let's wait until we see this thing.
Peilung 150 Grad.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Große Fahrt voraus.
Torpedo.
There it is. Question I have though is what kind of ship this actually is. It's the same guy. I kinda don't want to do this because if he actually isn't in the ship, we're gonna pay for it. But at the same time,
Mitteln Sie eine Schusslösung.
I don't want to leave him if he actually is smuggling stuff because it was a cold welcome. Yeah, I think it's worth the risk, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
AK voraus.
Torpedorohr 1 gewartet. Zielposition erreicht.
That way we'll back up some so we can get the proper how.
Rohr 5 gewartet.
Okay, I'm gonna bring the periscope all the way above the water so we can actually see it. And then as much as I don't want to do this against my better judgment here, we're gonna use torpedo tube 2 to sink this because it's gonna be a maintained torpedo. Now, either this is going to pay off or this is gonna hurt us when we get back to command. One of the two. But due to the scenario aboard this freaking ship, I do not like it, so I'm gonna take the risk and shoot this quote-unquote neutral ship. We will see how that plays out. I'm just gonna wait until this torpedo is done being maintenance because I don't wanna deal with a dud or anything like that, so I'm just gonna use torpedo tube 2 and hopefully cross our fingers this is not a neutral ship. But I do not like it, especially since when we went and boarded the thing, it was all nasty and not cordial at all. Just gotta wait until it's actually done being maintenance here. I mean, I could. There we go. There we go. We're gonna use torpedo tube 2. Let's go back in the periscope. Come on.
Rohr 2, bewässern.
And we're gonna fire.
Los! 40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag. 20 Sekunden.
Now, I'm gonna check that this torpedo's
10
on
Sekunden bis
its
Einschlag.
course. Dang, it's gonna miss. So, it's going to miss. Dang, that's my bad. I didn't even realize it was that far out of the zone there.
Aussetzen.
It's okay though, we'll catch up to it and do what we need to do to it. This might even be one of those deck gun cases as well. I think we're actually better off doing that. Yeah, let's just go with the deck gun scenario. Once we get closer, I will play it on the surface and start to do the surface thing now. Like I said, guys, this is extremely risky. Either it's going to pay off because it actually is a smuggler, or it's gonna hurt us so bad. One of the two, but I just don't like it. I think something's off about that ship.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
I really think something is off about that ship.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Just place the bomb in there and blow it to heck. Let's get Michael Nod in there. He's gonna carry the rifle and let's go get him. Place a bomb on there and boom. I just don't freaking like it. I don't like this guy. I don't like it one bit. Oh, I forgot. Let's return his ship here. And we're gonna board it again really quick, and I'm gonna just send one person up there at this point because it's already evacuated. It's gonna take the bomb. Send him up there to blow the thing to heck. Either this is gonna be a very bad scenario, or this is a peed off British merchant captain.
Gemacht, Männer. Unsere Unternehmung ist beendet.
Nice. Okay. That's not what I expected, but alright. Huh. Okay, let's turn the alarm off so we can call this kill in.
Raum besetzt.
And he's gonna call that in there, and then we'll end the mission. Hopefully it really was a British ship. Cross your fingers.
Telegramm gesendet.
5 days later. Just about. Damn. Yep, that's right. They were both British and Canadian ships. I'm glad I trusted my gut there, man. That was interesting.
Was benötigen Sie, Herr Offizier?
Good decision. We'll get fueled up and
Sehen Sie sich die
I'm gonna
Lagerbestände
take
an.
care of some stuff. And then we'll end the episode. Oh man, we got plenty of money now. Yeah, I'm gonna grab some cheese for these guys. I mean, it's not cheap, but they've earned.
Torpedorohr 2 gewartet.
We're gonna go out one more time to get that bar filled all the way up if we can. There we go. I'm going to
Sehen Sie sich die Lagerbestände
get
an.
another bombs, useful as heck, and I'm gonna grab another rifle, I think. Actually, I want to get rid of these grenades because we don't exactly need them, not really. I want to have 3 rifles with us. That way, all 3 of the officers can have a weapon with them. We'll take a bomb. Always take the bombs. And I think that's about it, guys, but I'm gonna see what we can't get for officers for the headquarters, because I want to be able to research technologies at this point. So I'm gonna go talk to the recruitment officer, if you will, and see if there's
Herr Kommandant, dies
available.
könnten Ihre neuen Besatzungsmitglieder sein. Möchten Sie Ihre Akten einsehen?
Probably could recruit and promote another one, but I really don't want to do that.
Diese Rekruten könnten sich als wertvolle Unterstützung für Ihre Besatzung erweisen.
Okay, no officers. So, we do have an reputation point. Almost have 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to promote one of our crewmen. Okay, crew. Dexter Smith. Okay, you've earned yourself a promotion, Dexter. And we need a engineer in the headquarters. So you're being transferred to the headquarters. No longer on the ship. Unfortunately though, because I used our one reputation point that we did have, we're not going to be able to research until after the next one. But I'm going to transfer him to the headquarters. And then the next thing that we need to do is we need to get a radio officer for within the headquarters. Oh, that's right. I was gonna give them a vacation, wasn't I? Okay, well, we'll be doing that too. Crew. There's a way that you can send them to the headquarters, but I don't recall where that actually is. Yeah, I don't know. I'll look into that a little bit later, off the screen maybe, but for now, don't forget to push that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you guys later in the next episode for Patrol 4. Actually, I can't say that because I don't know what the officer has for us. Let me go check and see what the CO has for us right now.
Offizier, um die Befehle vom BDU weiterzuleiten. Wie kann ich Ihnen behilflich sein?
My crew needs a break.
Herr Kommandant, Ihre Mannschaft hat sich eine...
Thank you. I think I might have to... No,
Done recording, bud?
just about.